A scribe queried Jesus as to which is the first commandment of all. Jesus in reply told him not only the first, but also the second, namely, the love of God and the love of neighbor. Mark 12:30-31. He agreed with Jesus, saying, "You are right, teacher." In this context, Jesus is already in Jerusalem for the last time. He has already gone up to the temple teaching this lesson. He knew well that he would soon be marching up the hill of Calvary and die on the cross. The declaration of the Great Commandment is the declaration of the universal unity in God, and to announce the call to love God with all our being and our neighbors as ourselves. How do we love God? By keeping God's commandments. Jesus said, "If you love me, you will keep my commandments." John 14:15. In loving God, we offer our daily prayers of thanksgiving, acts of adoration, contrition for our failings, and raising petitions. We also need to read and meditate on His Word in the Holy Bible, and to participate actively in the Holy Mass and other liturgical functions in the community. How do we love our neighbor? By helping, supporting, encouraging, forgiving, and praying for everyone without discrimination based on color, race, gender, age, wealth, or social status, even to the extent of sacrificing something that is dear to me and to us, including our own lives, if love is so demanding. But how can we love this way? Most of us are busy, so distracted with so much coming and going. How can we even choose our priorities? Many holy men and women have recommended in the past that nothing is more practical than falling in love with God. Why is it so practical? Father Pedro Arrupe, a former superior general of the Jesuit Society, once said, "When we are in love, we know what our priorities are. We know each day how we will devote our time and our talents. And when we are in love, we find time to nourish our relationships." And he added, "Fall in love, stay in love, and it will decide everything." Jesus said, "I give you a new commandment, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also should love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." John 13:34 and 35. After his resurrection from the dead, Jesus asked Peter 3 times, "Do you love me?" Love gives and gives. Love does not take away. Why did Jesus ask Peter 3 times, "Do you love me?" Because Jesus must know that Peter loves Jesus. And Peter must know that Jesus knows it. And others must know that Peter loves Jesus. So that when Peter lays down his life, all will know he did it for the love of Jesus. This is the threefold transparency of genuine love. Love does not hide any of its action. Love is whole. We are only fragments of love. God is love. Jesus is the incarnation of love. Jesus teaches us to love God and our neighbor. We are called to be the living images of Christ, to radiate love in this world. Loving God is the greatest commandment of all, and the second commandment in line is to love our neighbor as ourselves.